Wow, I told you it was a freaking marathon. It's a marathon and a half, this. I'll not be doing this again. Jonah H. Christ. Wow. We're back for the main event. The pièce de résistance. The pièce de résistance. The DMK RC Group 3 Mixed Racing League is back for season 3, and I am very proud to announce that not only are we are back with a brand new sponsor. DM5 Vinyl Designs are sponsoring the DMK RC Community Racing Group, which is fantastic news. And not only are they sponsoring us, they will be producing our merchandise as well, which is also fantastic news. So yes, we are a fairly new group. We've only been running 3 seasons. We are also partners with Tanzo Racing Group, which is fantastic too. But we're pushing all the time. We're growing slowly but surely. So we're very fortunate to have a sponsor again this season. We were sponsored last season by Wing Racking and Shelving. But this one is a new sponsor, DN5 Vinyl Designs. They are on Facebook. You can have all your own personal designs done by those as well. Not just, don't have to just go over there for DMKRC stuff. You can have your own personal stuff done as well. But yeah, as you can see, new cars, new liveries, in new settings. We have new settings, new rules for this event, which is fantastic. But I'll talk to you through that through the race. But let's get on the grid, because here I am, DMK Dominator 3, aka DK10, to those that know me as of that. As you can see there, DK10 Gaming is right in there where your number plate should be. I am running the Emily Frey Lexus RCF this season. Lovely little car too. It's quite dubious because, yeah, but we're there nonetheless. And then we've got DMK the Skybot. He's running the Ford GT40 this season, which is, yeah, going to be an eye-opener nonetheless. Hey, look who's here, running in the Corvette, Mr. Podium himself, hey, was in night season 1, showing us how to take podiums right, left and centre. He was running the Genesis, I do believe, in that event. But wow, Mr. Podium, nice to have him back on track. Fantastic to have him back on track. And there's your season 2 champion, TRG Aldo, the Flying Scotsman. Woo, the Iceman himself. Season 2 champion is on the grid, starting in 4th. His season 1 title contender, his arch rival and nemesis, Mr. Notorious, is back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Notorious is back and sporting the McLaren. Fantastic to have him back this season. I love it. Bobby Dazzler running the Mazda Concept this season. Qualified in 6th place. This car absolutely sounds fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do love the sound of this car. The 55.8 running the 911 RSR. It will start in 7th place. TRG Tate running the Venom Machine, the 911 RSR. Fantastic too. Nice to have Tate back on track with us as well. Redwood Racing is running the RSR as well, becoming a bit of a cultural learning, this RSR. Love it. Redwood Racing is starting 9th. DMK Chalky 12 running the Anime Volkswagen Beetle. It will start in 10th place. Did have a disconnect, if you're wondering why it's all the way down here. Did have a disconnect at set the lobby by host, and he has to start from the back. That is their new rule. You disconnect by a quali, can't get back in for quali, you will start down the order. But we will talk rules and regulations later on. Let's get down the grid. I'm going to start with, we'll start with a returner. I will certainly have a look for you, brother. No worries about that. I'll certainly have a look. We will start where we should start. Mr. Podium. We can go backwards and forwards. Let's get it. There we go. Mr. Podium himself. We will start here. Here we go in the Volvo machine. Another American car. Not known for going around corners, but we'll see how it gets on. 4 lights, 5 lights. Is revving the absolute granny out of that, Mr. Marshall. Oh, a little bogged down from Dominator there. The Sky will get a run up the inside very early. Marshall will come round the outside. Dominator will just tuck back in there as Aldo is up the inside as well. Oh, taking a bit of curb, bit squeamish. GR9 there, Mr. Notorious is up to 5th. Just take a drop back and we'll have a look like he said. 141, 144 over the crest, that's about on par with what we was running. As Dominator's having a look at Duskiver there already. Pretty clean as you like. Dazzling, listen to that. That car's an absolute beast, is it not? We'll just get down the order there as Aldo's having a look at Dominator. Dominator taking a wider line. The Corvette's going to tuck in as well. Going to go side by side, Dominator and Aldo. Dominator just lifting out of that. Emily Frey, don't want to get battered about. As Mr. Podium tucks right under the rear wing. Let's get out of all that. Getting the camera handles back. There we go. You love it. There is Mr. Notorious. And there's McLaren currently running in 5th place. Like I said, we are back for a 3rd season. We will be carrying this over to GT7 where we will be introducing a dynamic weather train. With the Skyber leading the way in that cracking looking GT40. Aldo moving up to 2nd place in his new TRG colours. In virtue of the sponsor that we have for us this season. And he's got Aurora's #1 fan down the side as he runs on all his motors. As Dominator is having a look up the inside. Outbroke himself, that'll give Marshall the run on. And be careful coming down this part of the section of the track. Do not like this chicane bit at all. Oh, Aldo's having a look at the Skyver. Out dragged by an RSR. I shall take a look as Aldo wants to go right round the outside of that GT40. There it is now. We're just going to have a look at this. A little. He's got the slip on your ear, but his speed looks okay. The speed of the car looks fine. Not red or chasing you down in 6th place though. Not quite sure what the he's clocking 140 there. You're doing 140 as well. It's only a slip, and that clamping of the curb wouldn't have helped you very much. But Aldo is taking the lead from Duskiver. These races now are not 20-minute races. These races, oh, wasn't it? Oh, all right. These races, Aldo's going defensive here into this tight apron of a right-hander. Duskiver going for the undercut. Cameraman's absolutely pathetic. Missed all that. Duskiver getting that job done then. Oh, might have been oh, cheers. Yeah, we'll definitely have a look. We'll stay mid-back just for the second. Yeah, these races now, we've reverted back to the normal 10-minute qualifying session. But we are running 25-minute races now. As Dominator's having a look at Aldo. Coming down towards this, what can only be described as an hairpin right with a flick left on the exit. As Marshall's having a look as well, too wide. Respectful driving shown by the boys. So far so good. Yeah, we run 2 25-minute races now where the fuel wear and tyre wear is an integral part. Strategy is key. Tyre wear is ×8. Fuel wear is ×6. So, you know, it can, 1 stop, 2 stops. It's all about strategy, and we're running super softs to mediums as we just see Red Hood Racing getting it all kinds of wrong there. Yep. front aero, front left, front right damage even. That's a pit stop for you, my friend. I just see Tatey coming up the inside there of Dazzler. Who's going to win out on this one? As then Redwood Racing's going to fall down the order. Tatey winning out on that one. There's Chalk, recovering Chalk in 9th. The Skyver still leading the way from Aldo. He's been handed by the Emily Freight. I do actually love that car. Don't know why I never used it before. Absolutely stunning car. Aldo defensive from Marshall and Dominator and Marshall. That's a stunning looking machine. Yep, we are running 8.6 on the tyre wear and fuel. Somebody was going on and freaking fuel's too high, this, that and the other, but you know, these cars are power units, and you know, to keep the racing alive, keeping it a variant, you know, and the tables speak for themselves, does it not? How close it could end up this season. We could even see a double champion, we could see a new champion. You know, it's going to be a mixed bag, so to speak. I can't wait to see mid-season results. 5 weeks in, it's going to be fantastic. Yep, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. As Dominator's going to have a look around the outside of Aldo there. Not going to get that move done. As a deja vu for Marshall and Dominator. Not going to get it done. Oh yeah, it don't bother me, bud. I'm not changing it. Staying as it is, bud. But no, I honestly think it's going to make for an exciting one. An exciting one. Especially if I can get a new champion. Even a double would be good, but I like a new champion, so I can have a League of Champions, then you say. It would be good, would it not? It would be good, as you do. These 3, 4 even. Just put a little gap there. Got a little gap, then we've got Aldo second, Dominator third. All under the rear wing, pretty line of stern. I mean, you probably wouldn't have seen this closer racing last season. But obviously, we've got car changes came into effect. You can't use the same car you run last season. You get a 25-point drop if you change your car after week 1, but then you can't run any car that you've run before. If you're a season stayer, you can't run any car that you run last season. Yes, I will be doing that. Of course I will. But yeah, you get a driving license as well. Driving license have been issued to all the drivers in case you're involved in any incidents. You will get 3 points per incident. You gain equivalent of 12 points. You will receive a race ban. Race bans come in the form of literally get a race ban, but if the incident is severe or it was deliberate, that also will not even count as 12 points. It will be an instant race ban. But yeah, it's going to be a good season nonetheless. It's Tatey and Dazzler having a fight of their own. Do love that Mazda, nearly picked it myself, but that Venom machine looking very nice indeed. We will run through the tyres for you right now, my friend. Let's get it underway. The Skyver running the racing softs. Tyres looking probably 10 to 15% warm front and back on the right, 10% right on the left on the front and back. I have just overtaken Aldo running a racing super softs. I did qualify in the racing super softs, so yep, I have got the racing supers and the mediums to use, which I am doing right now. Aldo is on the racing super softs as well, coming under fire from Marshall, who's also on the racing supers. Mike JL09 not too far behind, catching us slightly on the racing supers as well. It is a circuit that does chew up the tyres. It's not very unforgiving. As you just see Marshall in the pits early on his stop, on his tyres. Well, saying that early, that front right is absolutely chewed up, is it not? Tatey in the pits as Dazzler moves up to 5th place. What do you mean you're going to turn my telly off? I don't want to turn the telly off. There we go. We don't want to turn the telly off, do we not? No, we don't. Chalk is in 9th place. He's running Racing Softs. We'll see if he gets a jump on these two. No, he won't. Marshall is out of the pits now. He's in 7th place. Pit crew wondering why he's still here. Let's go. He's out of the pits. Where's the Chalk? He's got the mediums. Tate is running the Racing Softs. Who did I see on me? Racing Softs. Oh, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, back up front, the 2 DMK lads pulling a little gap. Oi, oi. Savaloy. How we doing, Chalky boy? Skyrim and Dominator. All over him there in the Emily Freight. Have you ever been missold a pit stop? Because I was missold one. Oh, a little tap there from Dominator on DMK Duskiver. If you keep watching, I think it's this lap or the lap after, I was missold a pit stop. And yeah, I had to laugh because it was funny. But I was in the mind, do I do whatever he's doing, or do I undercut or overcut? And then I thought, you know what, I'll do whatever he's doing. And it was clever. I'll give him it. It was clever, right? But I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed. I got missold a pit stop because I got such a run and a drive out this corner. And there's this one. Yeah, look, he fainted to come in, and then didn't. And then I sailed in the pits. Look, what if you watch it? Faded to come in and didn't. And did sold me a pit stop. And I didn't even want it. I was gutted. He sold me a pit stop. The son of a bitch. Wow. But anyway, leading the way, the Skyver missold me a pit stop. The son of a bitch. That promotes Aldo up to 2nd place. Bobby Dazzler had a season best of 4th last year at Spa. Has coming into his own. Craft's getting a little bit better. Currently running in 3rd place, still yet to stop. He's on the racing mediums. Marshall after his pit stops up to 4th. Dominator 5th after his pit stop. Running a racing. Oh, did I run racing stops? Okay. So, no. I'm gonna have to check, please. Yeah. No worries, bud. No worries. That's fine. Yep. But yeah, that pit stop absolutely threw me. Can't even lie. Yeah. Right, GR9 running a racing soft and Swiss pit stop down into 6th place. The Skyver, Aldo, Dazzler all yet to pit. So, could be fun. We'll do our DMKRC in-house now. We do our own tables. Thank you to the Skyver. They are done and look very nice indeed, as Aldo's tyres are completely and utterly shot, and he will need fuel as well. Oh yeah, this is race 1, isn't it? So it's going to be, yeah, all 3 compounds have to be used over the weekend. So yeah, I'll run Racing Supers, Racing Softs in this one. The mediums came into effect next race, as we do have another 25-minute race. That is reverse grid. So yeah. The Skyver then is coming in now out of fuel. Aldo will be in next as well. And there's Dazzler. Just coming up to the airport now. You just see Marshall and Dominator climbing all over the back of each other. These two have already pitted. I'll go through your laps now. Dazzler took a very wide line into the pit entry there. So then Marshall will be leading the way from Dominator in 2nd place. Where's Martin JL09? There he is in third, Mr. Notorious. Does he get it? He's got third place from this guy, but he's just leaving the pits now. Running the racing mediums already in race 1. TRG Aldo's pulling for the racing softs. Tatey is in 6th place running racing softs, as well as Reddit Racing running around in racing softs. Dazzler's exiting the pits, gone for another set of racing medium tyres. You only have to run one set of each, but each to their own. Strategy is key and all that. As Chalk's running the racing mediums as well in the lovely looking Beetle. DN5 down the side of it like you do. DN5 Vinyl Design sponsoring DMKRC this season. Oh, a little Scandinavian from Marshall there. I'm trying to take an on board with Dominator in the Emily Frey Lexus. Stunning little car. Don't know why I never used it before. Chasing down Marshall. We've got no one behind us. We've got a bit of a gap. So, no issues. Riding all the curve all the way around. Wait for the nose to kick in and then bury the throttle. There you go. Then come back for the drag. Brake on the yellow strip right there. Down to second. Tucked it right in. Or a little bit of it sideways from Marshall there, powering out on the exit. I got all the drive I needed. You want to brake just on the right in there in this car. Selling it straight up the inside. Marshall want to go for the cutback. I'm covering that apex like a... Oh, Marshall's there. Don't want to go too wide through here. Just see him in the rear view, tucking in. Good man. Hammering all the curb like you do. Got that move done. Slightly defensive, my JL09 there, just in the background. There's the Skyver coming through as well. So is Aldo. So yeah, we're running 10 weeks of this season. I will just nip over, for those that do not know where we are. I can bring up, because I'm magic like that, we can go to events. Where are we? There we go. Next Group 3 lead. Let's see more. We are at Yamaguchi plus Miyabi right now, and we are next week at Alsace Reverse. As Martin clambers all the curb, get airborne. He got a bit airborne, did he not? Yeah, love it. I wonder that car felt slow if you're clambering it like that. So yeah, I mean, we've mixed it up this season. We've gone for some make tracks rather than real life tracks. And last season we did all real life tracks, so we've decided to mix it up this season. We're going Alsace Reverse next week, which should be interesting to say the least, especially in these units. Marshall's done Dominator again. The MK JL09 still in third. The Skyver there on his racing mediums. His rear tyres taking a lot more damage than so is my car, yeah. I do like to do a bit of lawn mowing every now and again. There's Aldo in fifth. To be fair, I quite like that livery as well. Done a nice job there, did Aldo. Red Racing in the red and black monster livery. Oh god, I do apologise, I've got a yawn all day. There's Dazzler in 7th place. Tatey's just pitted, came out in 8th. DMK Chucky is in 9th. We have lost to 55.8 due to mechanical failure. Damage is on full. So yeah, we will get all that. Dominator retaking that position from Marshall. Marshall taking all the curb and some. This is yeah. So let's say next week we've got Alsace Reverse, then we're going to Spa, then we've got Monza, then we're off to Brands Hatch GP as Marshall pits for a second time. That takes us up to week 5. There's no break week this season. We're going all the way through. And then race 6 will be San Qua B. Race 7 will be Laguna Seca. Race week 8 will be Tokyo East Outer Loop. Race week 9 will be Dragon Trail Seaside. And then we finish off in a spectacular outdoorsy area of Lago Maggiore. So yes, that is your 10-week race. That will be the circuits that we are visiting this season. There's just Skybar. I've never seen the inside of this car, but I'm about to. There we go, look at that, that is very nice. Got a lot later on the brakes with just Skybar. Under the ironing board of the Martin JL09, it takes a wider line on the Skybar there, gets to probably get a better drive out of the corner as you do. There you go, pulling away slightly, there's Martin JL09. The Skybar, you can see, not quite redlining that car, might be short shifting just a little. Tighter line taken as well by the Skybar. Short shifted up quite early there as well, get the car well balanced on exit. There's Aldo just behind us there. E2 brakes on the yellow strip. Car looks very well behaved. Not too bad at all. That's the inside of you. I like the speed though. That's very cool. I think that's where the rev counter should think the reverse, but yeah, that's actually quite nice. Oh, a little sideways there from the Skybar. A little bit twitchy. There's Dominator in all this. He's off and up the road. And Racing Softs starting to wear away. 20 minutes in, that's a quick 20 minutes as well, is it not? Martin JL09 currently running second, the Skybar third, there's Aldo in fourth, Redwood Racing's up to fifth, Marshall's down to sixth, Dazzler's seventh, Tate is eighth, Chalk is still ninth, he will start first if he stays there for the reverse grid race. So yeah, should be fun. Who's in the pits again? That's Redwood Racing in the pits. His tyres are shot, that means I'll make that a 2-stop. We shall see. Aldo fourth. Let's have a quick look at the gaps. We've got 4 minutes left to go. That's not the gaps, that's the gaps. Dominator's got a 6-second gap to Martin JL09, who's 8 tenths behind. Then is the Skybar. Hey, what? There, let me have a look. Currently running in third, took the same braking line, little lock up on that front medium. He's still all good. Currently tracking Martin JL09. Aldo's still thereabouts, not too far. Running the racing mediums. It's the closest podium fight we've got at the minute. I will go through the times for you next time around. There's Dominator just down the road there. Aldo's catching. That car is getting ever bigger in the background. Must admit that GT40 does look absolutely stunning, if I'm honest, with the Gulf livery in favour of the sponsors, the logo there on the side door. Oh, a little bit wide, there you go. There's your understeer. That's where he went. That's where motored Aldo up to third. That's where he went. Understeer braking. Sent him into the barrier. And he's done it again. And there's your front end damage. That is pretty sad news. Where's Marshall? Coming under caution. Marshall's just coming through. The Skybar with the damage then. Oh dear me. So Dominator's laps are 2:18.1, currently leading the way. On the last lap, I do believe, Martin JL09's coming under fire from Aldo, who's sitting on a 2:18.3. 2:18.6 for Aldo. See if he gets this, sends this move down here, this fast left-hander. Not quite. Skyver under all kinds of pressure now with that front end damage from Marshall. He's currently running a 2:18.6 is the Skyver. Marshall the fastest lap of a 2:17. Martin JL09 trying to get it fixed. See if he wants to come back. His tyres are looking at that was shocked. But yeah, that Aston Martin has got some grunt, and I think that's the V12 as well. Let's see Martin run a little wide there, kicking up a bit of dust. This is the last lap. We've got the reverse grid coming up next. Should be a good event. I've been sat here for 3 hours. I've done the 458s, I've done the SF19s, I have done the GTTCC. Now we're on to the GR3. It's nice to get the boys back in the room. Marshall's in 4th, he's done the Skyver carrying that damage and coming under fire from Redwood Racing. Oh, a little tap there on the rear quarter, not warranted through there. There's just got, there he is. There's Aldo in 2nd place. Just going to follow him through. Oh, a little Scandi there. Oh, geez, nearly lost it. Where's Dominator? He's coming up the way to get his first win in the Group 3 leagues, is he not? Did the one stop blipping the fuel. That's do some fuel saving as well. Wow. Aldo will come home in 2nd place. DMK Martin JLO, now Mr. Notorious, will come home in 3rd. Marshall 2012, Mr. Podium himself, just missing out, will come home in 4th place. Redwood Racing takes the Skyver, comes home in 5th. The Skyver will come home in 6th with the front end damage. There's Dazzler, will come home in 7th. DMK Chalky has already finished the race, he's finished in 9th. We've got the reverse grid race next after this. I'll shut this down and reboot. I like to keep them separate in case I want to do montage of videos. But there you go. That was that one. I will close this one. I'm going for a wait. I'll be back in 3.